Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to our next section, 11.6 surface area and volumes of cones this time around. So in this section, we're going to be focusing on how do we find the surface area and volume of this 3D shape. Just as a quick understanding, what is a surface area? So we already know what the surface area is. So if I ask you, what is the area of this circle? We just need to find out, well, how much can we fit inside this entire circle? So when we're talking about the surface area, it's the exact same thing, but how much area can we fit on top of this three-dimensional shape? So if I wanted to wrap this like as a present, how much gift wrapping paper would we exactly need to cover up this entire cone? So that's what we're gonna find out. Okay, find the surface area of a right cone. So the reason why we're gonna be calling this a right cone is because from the radius to the apex of this, it creates a right angle. So this is really specific. So surface area is going to be how much area can we cover this entire circle, this entire cone. So we need to think about like around the cone. So if we wanted to have this, it would just be a giant triangle, and then we're like covering it around. But what would that look like? And then we have this bottom portion over here, which is the circle. So we're basically going to be finding out the base of a cone and the area that's going to be around it as well. All right. In order for us to find the surface area of a cone, very simply, it is this formula right over here, which is pi r squared plus pi rl. This L over here is going to be the slant height of the cone. So the slant of the cone. Where do we get the pi r squared from? That is the base of a cone. And then this portion over here is going to be around that cone area. Okay, so let's just find out what these values are. Surface area of a right cone. Pi r squared is pi times the radius squared. Our radius here is going to be 4, and then we're going to square that value. Plus pi times 4, and the length of our slant is going to be 6. So let's go ahead and simplify this. First thing we're going to do is simplify these portions over here. So 4 squared is going to give us 16 pi plus 4 times 6 is 24 pi. And 16 pi plus 24 pi is going to be 40 pi. So if you wanted to leave your solution in terms of pi, that would be great. 40 pi as a, if we were to multiply that out, let me go ahead and compute that. Over here. 40 pi is going to be the same thing as approximate to 125.66 inches squared. Since we're talking about area, our units have to be in inches squared, okay? All right, and that is how we find the surface area of a right cone. Okay, that's it, bye.